And I may be podcasters, but if we succeed, we will be remembered as legends of DC.
Look up in the sky!
It's a bird!
It's a plane!
It's
Krypton Report.
Part of the Southgate Media Group's Legend of DC podcasting group with Flashpoint, Queen Consolidated, and the Podcast of Tomorrow. I am your host, Tyler, so here we go. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to the newest episode of the Krypton Report. I'm here to review a little special holiday treat. That's right, little extra here. I'll be talking about one of my all-time Christmas favorite shows, episodes, and something I look forward to watching every year. That will be Smallville, Season 5, Episode 9, Lexmas. Now, in Lexmas, Lex Luthor is shot and has a vision of what his life could be like if he turned to the good side. In this vision, he is married to Lana with a child. His father disowns him. He's regarded and loved by everyone. Mr. Kent highly praises Lex. And in the context of the season, Mr. Kent won the Senate and Lex didn't. Because Lex conceded or receded. I don't know. But anyways, so it's a great episode. If you haven't seen it, it's sad because it's, of course, by the title, it's Lex-centric. And Michael Rosenbaum is amazing. So that's all going on in Lex's head. While outside of Lex's head, we have Lionel, who's moving Lex to the Davison Clinic to do a procedure that could kill Lex so that he could walk again and function. But also, Chloe raised a bunch of toys for a toy drive, and now the people who were supposed to deliver it can't, so she calls on none other than Mr. Clark Kent. And so Clark spends a part of his night running around delivering toys like Santa. I'm cool with Superman Santa. But he meets a man on top of a building who's talking about how there's no Christmas spirit left. And he sits there and talks with Clark, and he's drinking. And Clark talks to him, and he realizes there is still Christmas in for people like Clark. Well, to wrap up Clark's story, the man follows. Clark runs down the building, catches him, and the man says, "Ho, ho, holy cow." And then we find out that might be the real Santa because he shows up at the Daily Planet, and with magic, all the toys disappear, or he's a really good thief. But back to Lex. See, in the vision, Lex and Lana don't have a lot of money. She reminds him that they're on a budget. And he goes and buys the biggest Christmas tree he can find with his son. And he even says, "The tree is for me." Because as a kid, after my mom died, Dad wouldn't let us celebrate Christmas. And he keeps referencing how happy he is. And Lana's pregnant with their next child. And Chloe's getting a book published. Clark's working at the Daily Planet. Lex's son calls Clark Uncle Clark. And then what happens is at the Kent's holiday party, Lana starts to give birth, goes to the doctor, Lex meets his new child, and then Lana's going to die from complications. He goes to Lionel, who basically disowns him and wants nothing to do with Lex. And it's sad because in that moment, Lex is basically seeing the ghost of his mother, and she says, "This is what could happen, a life full of love." And Lex looks at it as a life of pain. So when Lex comes out of it, we see Lex is in the hospital by himself on Christmas Eve while Clark is with his family and Lana and friends, and everyone's happy. And basically Lex decides that it's better to have power than to be loved. And I think that is probably one of the biggest turning points of the series. So that was where Lex could have become a good guy. And I mean, throughout the whole series, you're cheering for Lex. You want him to be good. You want his redemption. And frankly, I like the idea of Lex and Lana. Still do. I think it would have been much more of a thorn in Clark's side. But anyways, that's Lexmas. a holiday tradition here, and I hope you can get a chance to check it out. It's on Hulu, so that's an awesome perk if you have that service. If not, sign up for the free trial and try it out. And remember, Season 5, Episode 9, Lexmas, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and check out Before the Pat, the Gotham podcast, as we review and do the 9 days of Christmas. All right, remember, look up in the sky. And please, don't forget to leave us feedback and reviews on iTunes as we try a new format and try some new equipment here. If we did a good job or not, let us know. You can find us on Facebook.com/KryptonReport, at Krypton Report on Twitter, KryptonReportPod@gmail.com, SouthgateMediaGroup.com, Krypton Report on Skype, and of course you can find me at JDY Patrick pretty much anywhere online.